Hello, this is an update to all friends of the Gene Keys. I've recently come back from my Eastern Europe and Russia tour, where I went to Prague in Czechia and Budapest in Hungary, followed by Moscow, followed by St. Petersburg. It was an intense and amazing tour, and quite an experience for everyone involved, I believe, on both sides. And my heart was deeply warmed by the communities who I met, people who are digging deep into the teachings of the Gene Keys, and how well we were received, and how open-hearted and open-minded the community, the international community is, who have been drawn to Gene Keys. And it sort of occurs to me in a way that, you know, the common thread that we all have isn't actually the teachings, you know, the teachings themselves, the Gene Keys. That's just the means of entering into the field of what's essentially love and wisdom and truth. And that's the common thread that we all have. It's really this love, it's this truth that we are aligned to. So it isn't the trappings or the systems or the, you know, the teachings themselves. It's the love. And that's how, in a way, that's how I recognize now someone who's drawn to these teachings. It's because they are moving deeper into their own self-love, into their own self-forgiveness, into their own process of opening heart and opening mind and maintaining a deep flexibility and a mastery and a humility. That's something I find really important, a humility, to remain open and not to be fixated on any form of the teachings or any of that stuff, but really just to come into the living field of the transmission of wisdom. And that's a wonderful thing, and it helps us to really grow this global community, and particularly in these Eastern Europe and Russian countries, these Slavic countries and nations, and include Romania in that. There's this incredible upsurge of commitment, and I find that the audiences that are drawn, come to hear the teachings and to meet me, are really mature and very sincere, and it's like for a teacher, I guess it's a dream to have such an audience. You know, there's just this openness to receive without a kind of, I don't know, without the need to constantly challenge assumptions and concepts, which is often what you find in Western ways. So it was incredible, and I owe such a debt of gratitude to my team who came with me, and also to the organizers who organize these events and their teams. And we were received so graciously, we were received in such a spirit of generosity and kindness, and everyone felt the warmth of that, of your communities. And we also felt the excitement of the Gene Keys picking up speed around the world, and people really spreading the teachings. And really, it's wonderful to hear some of the stories of how the teachings have changed people's lives for the better. You know, whether it was helping someone get through a difficult divorce, or helping someone deal with a cancer, or many different stories that we hear from you, which are so precious, and also a great affirmation of the power of these teachings, and how they can help people, unlock their higher purpose, and how that purpose can then help other people unlock their higher purpose. So it was an amazing thing to experience, you know, all this kind of gathering of different nationalities, and people came from a long way. People came from all the other side of Russia, you know, and people came from, you know, Bosnia and Estonia, and people came from Scandinavia, and all kinds of places that people were coming from and were drawn to these live teachings. So it's an exciting time for Gene Keys. There's still a lot of work to be done. We know there are a lot of questions, and we want to create more order at the core of the Gene Keys teaching, so that there's more clarity for people who are involved with them and who are coming towards them, and to try and simplify particularly the approach for people coming for the first time, for beginners. And you know, many questions and many things to be done, but we are approaching them one by one as they come up, and yeah, it's a very exciting time. And so it's nice to share with you, my global audience here, how inspiring it is to be on the receiving end for a change of like all kinds of people. And because usually I'm putting out on the internet, for example, like this, but it's so wonderful to see, to look in your eyes, to hug you, to hear your voice, to hear your, you know, your beautiful spirit, and to see, you know, you receiving the teachings. It means a huge amount to me, and I feel just honored really to be doing this amazing task. So I look forward to the continuing expansion, and one final idea or inspiration. I feel like because we're now a global audience, and Gene Keys is being translated into many different languages, I really see the importance of members of this community cross-pollinating like bees across cultures, across races, getting to know each other, getting to meet people from other countries and who speak other languages, and finding ways to kind of move out of our cultural identity and step across the barriers to meet other people from other cultures. And that's such a precious thing, that's such a powerful thing, to weave, you know, the mystery teachings across different cultures, particularly cultures where there are memories of bloodshed or oppression or submission, all these kind of things. For that forgiveness to be able to move is really precious and important, and I think will help pave the way to a new kind of world. So I really want to inspire that in all of you, just like find people from other countries and connect with them and get to know them, and we'll be doing more and more things that involve the international community, and we're constantly thinking now about language barriers and how to get past them, how to open them up, so that, you know, we can communicate in this universal language of light, of love and wisdom, and really get to fall in love with each other as a community, as a global community. So offer you my deep wishes, best wishes, my deep blessings, my deep love and appreciation for everyone, all of you, engaging with the Gene Keys. And yeah, thank you for your time and your energy and your devotion, your spirit, your honesty, your openness, your integrity. Yeah, a huge thank you, a huge gratitude.